Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new, it is really good to have you. Today's video is kind of like a holy grail, my favourite products kind of situation. We have products for my face, like my makeup, we've got products for my hair and like for my body as well. And I just thought it would be quite a cool video to film. I really like watching these videos, it gives me inspiration for new things to try out. Even though I'm quite a stickler for sticking to the same things that I like because I know they work for me, but I am trying to branch out and try some new things, so I really find a lot of inspiration from these videos and I hope you will too. I'm just going to jump straight in because we are still in this heat wave in Scotland at the moment. It is absolutely roasting, man, like it's absolutely boiling, and honestly if I sweat you're going to see it because this is not sweat proof. I got this top from Primark today and yeah, it is not sweat proof. It's not. I drove home in it. I was seeing my family and I drove home in this top and yeah, it's not sweat proof. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that, but just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight in. I'm rambling and we will get straight into the video. If you want to see what kind of products I like, then keep watching. So I've got a bunch of makeup to show you. Yeah, I've got a bunch of makeup. Some of these things I'm sure that you guys will have seen me use before in like some of my previous videos and stuff, but I just thought I would jump to it and show you them because they are my favourites. Every single thing that is here I have got on my face today, so shows that it works. That sounds really like up myself, but it shows that it. I'm just gonna show you. First of all, we have foundation. Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay in the colour Warm Sun. This matches my tan really well. It is full coverage and it's not drying on the skin. Even though I have quite oily skin, Maybelline have actually come out or rebranded this. I don't actually know whether they've come out with a new product or rebranded it, but it's now like 30 Hour Superstay or something. And I used it and it was horrific. Like it genuinely dried down so quick on my face that I couldn't even blend it out. And when I put products on top of it, it moved it underneath. But this is perfect. I can't find it in store anywhere anymore because it's been rebranded or whatever it's been done with. But I just get mine on Amazon now. I order 3 of them every single time because it's genuinely my ride or die holy grail foundation. I think it's beautiful. It lasts really well. Like I said, I've got quite oily skin, so I do need to powder this down. Not necessarily when I first actually do my makeup, but as my skin gets oilier throughout the day, I do need to powder this down, but that's totally fine by me. It's genuinely one of my favourite foundations. Lasts so well, wears so well. It's just, I love it. And it also doesn't break my skin out, and that's a winner chicken dinner. Next up is eyes, and this is the Huda Beauty Medium Obsessions palette, I think it is. Yeah, Medium Nude Obsessions palette. I'm pretty sure Hannah got me this for either my birthday or Christmas one time, and you'll see like, well actually no, you can't really tell from where you're sitting, but it's really loved by me, especially this shade here. It is gorgeous. The tones are so beautiful. They're literally my kind of thing. I love like pinky gold, like autumny, like kind of like grungy kind of tones on my eyes. It's got a massive mirror. Mine's is dirty, let's not talk about it. It's got an absolute massive mirror. Like the pigment and everything, and these shimmers especially, is absolutely beautiful. I really hope that you can kind of see that. Can you? I mean, yeah, look at that. That's unbelievable. They are so beautiful. The shimmers are really creamy, so they genuinely just like glide onto your eye. It all blends out so easily. It's just, yeah, it's just perfect. I just wiped that on my joggies. Why did I do that? It's fine, I'll wash them. Anyway, it's perfect. Like it's honestly like one of my favourite. This I reach for all the time. Next up we have 2 different concealers. One of them is completely empty, we'll get to that in a second, but the first one is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. Mine is in shade C5. I use this under my eyes, a little bit on my chin and on my forehead, just to kind of highlight my face a wee bit. It is so beautiful. It honestly looked like, sorry, I had to take a break there to itch my eye. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It genuinely looks like you've had some kind of like facelift when you put it under your eyes. Like your eyes are so bright and you look so awake, which I need because half the time I don't wake up until about 12 me and my boss were speaking about this the other day. I don't wake up until at least 12, so this is needed on a morning when you're going to work. Yeah, blends out so well. Beautiful shade range. There's so many different shades that you can buy, and yeah, it's genuinely great. I had a darker shade of this as well to contour, but it's ran out. But I rate this 100%. The next one is the Eraser Eye by Maybelline, and I don't use this for under my eyes. I don't like it. I don't know why. It just, after using this doesn't work for me under my eyes, but this is beautiful for bronzing up your face. It really is. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. This is in the shade 11 Tan, and again, matches my tan really well. And yeah, I think it's great. It blends out really well. It doesn't lose its colour as well. I find sometimes concealers lose their colour the more you blend it out. They're not as opaque, I think the word is. But these two are an absolute dream. Match made in heaven, I'm telling you. Next up is another foundation. I don't think I've actually talked about this foundation before, but it is really great actually. I haven't used it in ages, and I think that I'm going to use it tomorrow now. It is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. It's kind of like a concealer and foundation in one, obviously, clues in the name. Mine is in the shade, what is it? 8 Golden Neutral. That shows how long it's been since I wore it, because I didn't even know what shade I was. But this is great. It feels really heavy. It feels really expensive. I don't actually think it was that pricey. Obviously, your Superstay is like cheap as chips, but this I'm pretty sure wasn't that expensive. It actually was. I bought it quite a while ago now, but it feels really luxurious. I love the packaging. Like, I love the like silver top and the white writing, and obviously, like I said, it is glass, so it is really sturdy. And yeah, this is also a beautiful foundation. I do have to powder this down quite a lot, but it doesn't bother me too much because like, I'm so used to powdering my face because I'm so flippin' oily. Like, you wouldn't believe it. It's not normal. This is a great foundation, despite the fact that I have to powder it down, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, I just think it's great. Clinique is really good for your skin as well. They do a lot of skincare. And yeah, this doesn't match my tan quite as well. It is a wee bit paler, but I'll just use my trusty concealer to bronze up. But yeah, this is a great one as well. It's really good. I can't believe I've not used that in ages. I'm well using that tomorrow. Next up is another product for our eyes, and I have mentioned this quite a few times before. It is the Wonder Lash Mascara by Primark. It's £3. Actually, is it? Is it even £3? It's either £1.50 or £3, and it's brilliant. Aside from the fact that I'm not gonna lie to you, it does transfer. I don't find that it transfers like throughout the day though. If I'm like, if my skin's getting oily or if I'm like sweating or whatever, like at the gym, I don't find that it transfers with that. But I mean, if you're gonna cry, it's gonna transfer. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't ask me how I know that. I had a bad day at work the other day. Yeah, this will transfer if you cry or if you get your face really wet. But aside from that, it's a great mascara. Really jet black. It doesn't clump up your lashes. It extends them. It gives them more volume. It makes them really black. It's great, and it's like genuinely like £1.50 or £3. You can't go wrong. Like, you can't. I buy this nearly every single time that I'm in Primark because I wear a lot of mascara and I run out, but also because I love it so much. If you know me, you will know that I wear false lashes essentially every day, and I rarely wear them. No, I rarely do a full face of makeup and not put eyelashes on, is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that was a struggle. Yeah, I rarely do a full face of makeup without eyelashes. Sometimes I get quite irritated eyes, which is the only time you'll really see me in a full face without eyelashes on, but we're straying away from the point. I wear lashes all the time, essentially, and this glue is the best. As you can see, it's essentially non-existent because I'm running out of it. It is the Duo Strip Lash Glue. It is the light blue one. You do get another blue one. It's dark blue and it's quick set, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It sticks to my lashes and I can't get it off. And fair, yeah, it does set really quickly, but this doesn't take hours to set and it comes off your eyelashes. So winner. Yeah, light blue. It's the clear, it's white clear, and yeah, it's just great. I've used this for years. I used to use a black one from Revlon, which was really good because obviously having a black lash glue is really good because it just blends in with your lashes so great. but nothing beats this. And I've tried a lot of eyelash glues, nothing will beat this. Last makeup product comes from one of my favourite people in the entire world, and that is Mrs. Jamie Genevieve. If anyone, sorry, doesn't know her, she is a Scottish YouTuber influencer from Glasgow, and I've followed her for years. Like, I absolutely adore her. She's genuinely one of my favourite people in the whole world. Me and my best friend Hannah went to go and meet her in Glasgow, in Braehead, in the MAC store when she released her MAC lipstick, which I've got on today. I wish I'd bought like 10 of them, but I didn't, because I've only got one, and it's like, it was limited edition, and I don't think she's ever bringing it back out. But yeah, she is the nicest person ever. And I want to say recently, but I think it was, no, it has been fairly recently, she launched Fave, which is her makeup brand. She worked on it for so long, like, so I know I sound like a crazy fangirl, but I just love her so much. She worked on it for so long, and it is such a beautiful company, I guess, a beautiful business that she's created for herself. The products are absolutely unbelievable. Joe actually got me quite a few for Christmas. The products are unbelievable. I've got like lip liners, highlighters, makeup bags, etc. And yeah, she's just done really well. And this is one of my favourite things ever, and it is a highlighter. Obviously, oh, it's dirty, I'm really sorry Jamie if you ever watch this. Yeah, it's a highlighter. It's got a really big mirror. The packaging feels like leather. I'm assuming that it's not real leather, because I don't think, one, that Jamie would bring something out with real leather, but also because it would make it hella more expensive than it is. Yeah, it's so beautiful. The packaging is so classy and elegant, and that represents Jamie J through and through, so she's done so well. It just says Fave on the front. I've actually still got the plastic on the front of that, which is embarrassing, but also I like to keep it clean, which isn't really evidenced by the rest of my products in this video, but it's fine. And mine is in the shade Bijou. This highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. One thing I will say is it's quite glittery, and I'm not normally like a glittery highlight kind of gal, but here you can see it on my hand there. Sorry, my camera's not the best, but honestly, this is just something else. Like, it is so beautiful. I absolutely love it so much. It's so pigmented, you need the tiniest amount. Like, I just dipped my finger in there and you can see it on my hand. Can you see it on my hand? No. Oh, there you go. Because my lighting and my cameras. But yeah, this is a 10, and the packaging's brilliant. It's a little bit like magnetic, so it's quite hard to open, so it won't bust open in your bag. There you go. Yeah, it's beautiful. I've got it on today. I don't know why I went through the whole hand situation when I could have just showed you my face. Got it on today. It's cracking. Check out Fave. Check out Jamie Genevieve. I love her to death. Carrying on with the face theme, I guess, is 2 products for my skin. So I don't use a lot of products on my skin. I don't have a massive skincare routine because my skin is very sensitive. It's sensitive to light, sunlight, makeup, skincare, everything. It's a pain in the arse, basically. But when I find that my skin breaks out, these 2 products help to calm it down again. They're both from Nip and Fab. So these are the, I don't know why I bother. I don't. Salsix. Oh my, how do you get right? They're them. They're nighttime pads for your face. Yeah, they're like, oh, they're just great. They really save my face. It basically helps to reduce breakouts, speed up healing time, moisturize and hydrate the skin. They're great. They're literally just, can you see them there? There is so many of them, like so many. I got this, oh my god, genuinely about 9 months ago. Like, genuinely. I use it about 2 to 3 times a week. I don't actually know 100% if I meant to do it that many times. I don't really know. I'm not massively clued up on skincare. That role belongs to my sister-in-law. She is the skincare queen. I might actually force her to come on here and talk about it. Yeah, this is great. It's got 60 pads in it. Oh my goodness. It's got 60 pads in it and it lasts you ages, and it genuinely, it does, it saves my skin. I just realised it's the nighttime one, so I'm assuming you actually can use it every night, but I don't because my skin hates me. So you can use this every night. I also have the daytime ones. They've literally just ran out yesterday, which is why I don't have them, but they're great as well. So I like, if I'm choosing to use them, I'll use one in the morning and one at night, a daytime one in the morning, a nighttime one at night, and that is to help kind of calm my skin down again. I don't use them every day because it won't go well for my skin. It won't. It'll just dry it up, and it's just, these don't dry your skin up, but it'll dry my face up, believe me. This is the same kind of stuff, but it's in a concentrated drop. So this is kind of like a frosted glass bottle, and then it does actually have like a proper droplet. I only use about 1 to 2 drops of this, and I use it once a week. I only use it once a week. It actually says on the bottle only to use it once or twice a week, but I only use it once a week because it's better for my skin. This helps to visibly reduce the appearance of enlarged pores and oily skin. Look at me. Helps improve the appearance of uneven skin tone and supports in the control of oil production. This is why I use this. Obviously, like, I have quite like large pores around my nose and stuff, but I've always had that. And I don't really know how to fix it. But this is great for my skin being oily. It's really helped me. I need to get properly back into the habit of actually using it. I haven't used it for a long time, but when I was using it, I did actually notice a difference. I really did. It's great, and it goes really well with the night and day pads as well. I don't really think this next thing kind of counts as skincare, but if you have lip filler, you will know that your lips can get quite dry quite easily, especially if they're quite full. Even if you don't have lip filler, everybody struggles with dry lips every now and again. This is Carmex. It's just a little lip balm. Mine's is in the cherry scent. Oh, it's amazing. It smells so good. I put this on every night when I go to bed. Every single night. I literally lather it on my lips, and then when I wash my face in the morning, it pretty much comes off during the night anyway. I wash my face in the morning anyway, so it comes off then. It is SPF 15, which means I should actually wear it when I go out in the sun, but I wear makeup. But if I was going out without makeup on, I would put this on, especially if it was sunny. It is so moisturising and soothing for your lips, especially if they're really dry. It is the only thing that I found helped my lips when they were like really dry. They're not bad anymore because I use it all the time, but it is brilliant. Everybody knows about Carmex, like, it's just great. You get it in a wee squeezy tube as well. I've got that in my bag, but yeah, it's great. It's really good. Next up, we have some things for my bod. I'm going to show you like my favourite tan and just, yeah, everything that goes along with making me this colour. So start of the show, St. Moriz dark tan. It's either dark or darker than dark, but I can never find darker than dark, so it's just dark at the moment anyway. Yeah, this is St. Moriz dark. It is £4 from like Asda. It's great. It goes on so well. There's a great guide colour so that you can see if you've missed any bits. It dries down instantly. Like the other day, I had somewhere to go, but I also knew that I needed to tan so that my tan was fine for the next day because I had something on the next day. I put this on and I went about my day and I didn't feel sticky. It didn't change how the tan looked. It didn't. I had clothes, obviously I had clothes on, I went out, but I had like clothes on, I had jewellery on, I had everything on, and it didn't change the way that my tan looked eventually when I washed it off. It dries down so quick, which I love. I used to use Bondi Sands and it never dried down. It never dried down. It was horrible, but this doesn't do that to me, and it's also £14 cheaper. And if you're like me, you will wear a lot of this stuff. So you need something cheap or you're going to bankrupt yourself buying a bottle of tan every couple of weeks, if that. Yeah, this is great. It gives me a really nice colour, which obviously I love. It's not... I was going to say it's not drying on the skin, that's a total lie. It is drying on the skin, it is. Which is why you need to moisturise, which you should be doing every day if you wear a lot of fake tan. You absolutely should be moisturising your skin every day because eventually your skin will dry out. So yeah, it does dry your skin out, but I've found that with every tan I've ever used, which is why I moisturise, and that's what I'm going to show you next. Before I show you the moisturiser, I'm actually going to show you what I use to apply the tan. This is the Bondi Sands Tanning Mitt. I don't use the St. Maurice one because it's quite thin and the back isn't like waterproof, so if it like leaks out, it leaks onto my pinky and it looks really bad. This one doesn't do that. This is like a velvety tanning mitt. I would want to show you a little bit closer, but mine's is really old and I need to get another one. But yeah, it's really big, so it covers your whole hand and it just makes it so easy. Like you can see that there, like it's so quick. And yeah, it doesn't soak up the product, so when you pump the product onto your mitt, you're gonna get what you pumped onto the mitt. Whereas other tanning mitts, I found if I like pump some tan onto the mitt, it's literally like disintegrated into the mitt before I've even managed to get it onto my body, and then it's just, this doesn't do that. It's really velvety, so it's actually really good for your skin. It's not harsh on your skin at all. I love it, it's great. Bondi Sands Tanning Mitt, it's great. These two are the one and only reason that my skin doesn't look like tiger bread right now. It is the Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturising Lotion and Moisturising Body Wash, and this is the one that helps to heal very dry skin. So I got the most moisturising one I could get because my skin does get very dry. These are great. They have quite, it's hard to explain. I don't really like the smell of them, but you don't smell it on yourself after. It's just how it smells when you're like putting it on. It's not like an overwhelming scent or anything. It's hard to explain. It just kind of smells like barley, I think. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a weird scent, but it is the best moisturiser you'll ever use. This is great. When I have a shower on a morning and on a night, I use this, and then after I come out the shower on a night, I put this on overnight. So my skin is constantly round the clock, got some kind of like moisturiser going into it, which is great. And yeah, they're quite cheap as well. You can get them from like Asda, Tesco, you can get them online, Boots, everywhere. They're great, they really are. Last kind of like skincare product is another thing from Mrs. Jamie Genevieve, and it is the UTAN CBD Tanning Water. I actually tried to find the 50% darker one, but I couldn't find it in my store, so I just picked this one up again. This is still great, I absolutely love it. It's so good for your skin because it has got like CBD in it, which is obviously really good for your skin and everything. It is infused with CBD and Scottish lavender oil, which I just think is brilliant. Also, you know that Jamie Genevieve is Scottish, and I just think that that's such a lovely touch. On the back it says, "I'm so excited to have helped create the world's first CBD tanning water. This is the easiest way to keep your face tan fresh if you like using masks and scrubs like I do. I hope you guys love it as much as I did making it, Jamie." Yeah, it's great. You've got to hold it about 6 to 8 inches from your face, spray in a left to right downward motion. Avoid your hairline if you can. Tan develops within 4 to 6 hours. Top up as desired. When it says like left to right, I don't really know what that means. I literally just spray it all over my face. I don't do it in a specific way. I just spray it all over my face and it works. So yeah, this is absolutely great. I have found that it really kind of helps to clear my skin up as well. I think it is to do with CBD, but it also just leaves you with such a beautiful, glowy, really natural looking tan on your face. Obviously, I sometimes put my actual tan on my face as well, but that's not good for you. It's not good for your face. It's really not. It'll sink into your pores and it's not good. But this doesn't do that. It genuinely just leaves you with a really beautiful natural glow, and I'm so excited to try the 50% dark one because this is great itself, but I like to be quite tanned. The last two products I'm going to talk to you about are for my hair. So I don't use tons and tons of product on my hair at all. I try very hard actually not to use much heat on it. I used to be really bad for it. I would not leave the house without straightening my hair or curling my hair, but now especially when I'm going to work, I don't use heat on it because I normally just wear my hair in like a messy ponytail or a messy bun, and it saves so much time in the morning as well. It's so great. Another 10 minutes in bed, happy days. But when I wash my hair, I still use heat defense on it, just because with drying your hair, I try to let my hair dry naturally, but it's not always easy when you've got stuff to do. But like with drying your hair, straightening your hair, curling your hair needs to have heat defense on it, because you're just gonna burn your hair, and people don't actually understand like the effects of it. I remember my hairdresser actually put up a post, I'm pretty sure quite a while ago now, with the difference between like scientifically the difference between heat defense spray and not, and it was unbelievable. That just shows you like it really helps your hair so much, especially if your hair isn't naturally blonde like mine, or naturally anything, but especially if you've used bleach in it and almost ruined your entire hair like I did in lockdown. We won't talk about it. This is the Schwarzkopf, can't say it, keratin spray. It is up to 230-degree heat protection, and there's about 3 days style like protection and stuff on it as well. Absolutely great. I douse my hair in this, which I don't actually know if it's a good thing or not, but I genuinely do. When I come out the shower, I comb through my hair, and then I section it off and I spray it in sections all around my hair so that my hair is completely covered. And unlike some other heat defense sprays that I've used, this doesn't make your hair go greasy. Like, it doesn't. It's really good. Your hair is beautifully soft. This smells amazing as well. It smells so good. Just liked it, didn't mean to. Yeah, it smells amazing. So good for your hair. And I actually got this out of Home Bargains. I was in there with my sister and I got this out of Home Bargains, and I'm pretty sure it was like £2.99 or something. And it's actually quite a hefty bottle. It's lasted me quite well. I got this a couple of weeks ago now, and I use it at least twice a week, which I know isn't that many times, but the amount I use, I would have expected it to be way more empty than it is now, but it's lasted me really well. Really good for your hair. The last product I'm going to show you is kind of for all my blonde gals out there. I used to have very white hair, like very white hair, and this would not have worked when I had white hair because it's a very different kind of shade, a very different kind of tone. But now that my hair is a little bit more natural blonde, this has just been a godsend. It's been great. So as you can see, my roots are coming through in already. I actually only did get my hair done like maybe a month and a bit ago, but my roots, they grow so fast, they do. My roots are coming through, and this is where this comes in handy. This is dry shampoo. It's from Batiste, and it is the colour dry shampoo, and it is the blonde one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get like a brown one. I used to use the brown one all the time when I had dark brown hair, my natural hair. It was brilliant. It was really good. But yeah, this is the blonde one. This is, I think it's fairly new. I don't know whether they had a blonde one before, or if they did, they've rebranded it and made it better or whatever. But this is really great. It really helps to kind of like give your hair a little bit more life if it's needing a wash. And also for gals like me that their roots are coming in. I haven't used it today, by the way. I know this isn't a good advert for it, but your roots are coming in. This really helps to disguise them. I would say that it is again for more like natural blondes, because it is a little bit yellow. Isn't a good word because it makes it sound really bad, but it is more of a yellow tone rather than like a white bleach tone. So it did not work for me when I had bleach white hair, like white purple hair. Yeah, it didn't work. But for my hair now, it's absolutely fab. So that is all from me today. I just kind of wanted to jump on real quick and show you a couple of my favourite products that I've been loving. Not even just recently, but just for a very long time, some of them. Some of them are fairly new, some of them are not, but they're all just fab. I hope that I've given you some kind of like inspiration for some new products that you might like. If you try any out, please let me know. I'd love to hear. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot off. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, comment, share, etc, whatever takes your fancy. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you do want to join the wee fam that I'm creating over here on YouTube, then give me a wee subscribe or a lovely bunch so far, and we would love to have you. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.